Before we meet Seth, I actually wanted to take a quick look at some of the graves here because we're going to get some more funny grave engravings into the grave. What would you call these? Just gravestones? Yeah. Kind of like how we saw at the previous graveyard. They might have specific things here. So let's see what they got. Here lies buried Judith Johnston, who died February 2nd, 1857, aged 23 years. Well, that's not too funny. Well, death isn't funny in general, but you get my meaning. Theodore Kilbane of St. Louis. He came in search of fortune and is still looking. Oh, that's kind of sad. Owen McFarlane died June 23rd, 1896 of chronic diarrhea. Oof. I can't really... Aged 14 years in 6 days. I can't really... Always in our thoughts. There it is. Had a hard time reading that. Nellie Dillard of Armadillo, wife of Warren Dillard, born an angel, died a witch. Oof. In memory of Francis Moon, brother of Herbert Moon. Always took a joke too far. Well, his brother's no better, to be honest. I don't like his brother. His brother sucks. Brother of Lewis Rickering. Came looking for love, but found lead. I think it's love. Gus McFarland died in a barred fight on August 4th, 1905, age 22. Rest in peace. Man, he wasn't kidding about bearing daughters, or no, bearing sons. Calvin Draper, November 7th, 1886. Loving father, terrible lawman. Oof. Rosie Tenerton, 1856-1878. Gone, but not forgotten. In loving memory of Hank McFarland, another one, died of tuberculosis on December 8th, 1893, aged 12 years. Jesus. Give that family a break. Here lies buried Lydia Grubb, 1878 to 1909. Dearly loved wife of Eldon Grubb. And then I can't read what's all there because of the grass, unfortunately. Gideon Knox died January 8th, 1876. 6 wives. Proved one too many. Dwight Bundy, 1851-1887. Brave soldier, cowardly lover. Aw. We probably won't get a chance to read all these because the mission will start before we can, but we'll read what we can. Hamilton Murphy of Armadillo, loving brother of Jeb Murphy, 1867 to 1903. All right, Seth. Let's see how you take my name and make it even more of the best name ever to be given to a person.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. Wes Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Forth. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine, all mine.
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses. Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go. Come on then, partner.
As you can see, us sets are one of a kind, huh?
Fly, fly!
What a prime example
How
of
can you sink that low?
another man named
Digging
Seth,
up
huh?
graves and looting from the dead.
Ha, hypocrite. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Do you live in the Matrix? I guess Seth was 100 years before his time, huh?
Have you looked in the cave, Seth? It's very dark.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head looked at.
Seth, I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is. Faster!
What's so important about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference between night and day. All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan. As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
First, what we're gonna do is put on the bandana because we barely use this thing anyway.
This is one god-awful full of sand.
I always pick the first horse that's closest to him because it takes him more time to be able to get on a horse.
Come on, come on! Come on!
Let's take this off. We don't need it anymore. I just didn't want to lose honor, and I couldn't remember if you actually lose honor for that or not.
Let's go!
Hurry up! I need to go find that bag.
Calm down.
Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
You ain't the damn law!
I am the law. Sort of.
God damn you! Seth's lying to you, mister!
Oh, I believe it.
You must be stupid trusting that crazy bastard.
No, I'm more desperate than stupid, I'd say.
We'll split it between us, just me and you. You son of a bitch, let me go.
It's mine now. You hear me, Moses? Mine. Mine. Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Oddfellows Rest. It's in Oddfellows Rest. Now, get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on. We can pay it off in the telegraph office. Come on. Ain't no time to be wasting.
Your bounty shown in the top right corner indicates that you're a target of bounty hunters. This will probably be one of the only few times we will ever get a bounty in this game, so like I said, getting pardon letters essentially are, they're good, and I won't turn them down, but kind of pointless.
Speak to that fella. Let's get this over with.
A body was found near Gaptooth Breach.
Here, I've been given a pardon.
Anytime you want to get on with it's fine with me.
Stay out of trouble now.
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
God, sir, would you look at you? My, take a look at you. Will you take a look at you? You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my ma felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing the spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, you know, guns, that sort of thing.
Well, you have fun.
Fun? I'm gonna have the time of my life, sport. I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
Funny man. And from what I understand, and what I already know, is that this will definitely not be the last time we see a good Jimmy Saint. I've always liked him a lot. Like, you know, he's definitely gonna get chewed up by the Old West, but as you can probably guess just by seeing him, but like, you don't hate the guy, he just doesn't understand how dangerous this place can be. But I've always liked him, but it'll be quite a bit of time before we see him again.
Too slow, my friend.
You're becoming more famous. Posses, bounty hunters, and other pursuit wait twice as long before repeatedly accosting you. Fame mercenary. Alright, well.
Come on.
I'm not really sure how that really helps us, because once again, it's a benefit for people who perform crime. But, you know, hey, I'll take it, you know.
Faster.
It's not a bad thing, if you had to think about it.
Whoa, whoa.
All right, Nigel, let's see what you have left. What you have next for us. Gosh, guys, you don't record in a couple days and you practically lose your way of speaking.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull and feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon, extra hands, and I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
Now, sir, to Gap Tooth Breach. Seth is an interesting fellow, is he not?
I wouldn't say interesting, more deeply disturbed. I can see why you two get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for life's flotsam and jetsam.
The connection with him more like, you and Seth have a lot in common. You both rob people for one. Mind you, at least he waits until they're dead.
Ah, my dear boy. Nobody is more critical of drinkers than a drunk who's mended his ways.
What are you talking about?
Come on now, John. I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate to be taking the moral high ground now.
I had the courtesy to put a gun in their face.
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We stole from those who had too much. We tried to give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood with spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that poppycock? Maybe I'll have the good fortune to be able to leave my nefarious life behind one day and work on the government's dime.
Don't talk about things you don't understand.
Dear, oh dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John. Collaboration is the key to success. I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
Yeah, I probably won't skip to destinations unless, like, there's absolutely nothing being said. And I think there's only one moment in the game, like one mission,
Anyway,
where they
John,
absolutely
we
say
must
nothing.
Talk about the race.
Yes, race.
Oh, come on. Time to purge that negativity and start thinking like a winner. You're going to have a whale of a time. They've been holding these chariot races in New Austin for as long as I can remember. And we need the money.
Why aren't you racing then?
Me? Oh, no. Not my thing at all. You have already proved yourself more than adept at the reins, my dear boy, and under some stress. These races are Byzantine in their ferocity, and the terrain is treacherous. People will do just about anything to win. Men die. It's a marvelous spectator sport.
Sounds like fun.
And you are my wild card, John. They won't be expecting you.
So what's your role in all this?
Think of me as your spiritual guide.
Do I have to?
You are a free man, of course, but I strongly recommend it. Imagine, just for today, you are not an aging bounty hunter, and I am not an avant-garde business pioneer. No, sir. Today, we are gladiators. Motivation, dear boy.
I'm definitely feeling motivated to get the hell out of here.
Here we are, John. Gap Tooth Breach.
All right, let's do this. The Fast and the Furious, except in the Old West.
But for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the fester cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all
Why would
can
I
run
do
each
that?
other off the road like always.
Ah, there it is.
All right now, counting to three. Ready, set, go!
Excuse me. Excuse me, making my way. Alright. Shooting other racers or spectators will cause you to be disqualified. Aw, man, that's boring. But I guess that's fair. Yeah, the kart race isn't really as hard as the other race you have to do later, but we'll get to that sooner. At some point. I can't remember when I have it in the mission order. I just redid the mission order earlier today to make sure that it made sense. Because I know I made this mission order a while ago, so I double checked it to be sure I was doing it all correctly. I only made like, what, 2 changes? Just because I mistaken one mission for another. When it really comes down to it, you can do these missions in any orders, and sometimes the dialogue is different depending on what you did. I purposely ordered it in a way for this walkthrough to where it kind of thematically made sense and some of the nuances kind of fit in. Hopefully you notice kind of those small things. If you do, then you'll see what I'm talking about. But I really like that the game is kind of designed for you to be able to do kind of whatever you want to do. And that they, even though it might not make sense, like it's still okay. Man, I am destroying them. Easy peasy lemon linguine. And I know that's not the same, so before you comment, I know. Ah, you'll comment anyway. And you should.
Hell of a race, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Come on, John. I suggest we beat a hasty retreat. Right, best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Wasn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
The fallen rocks, the homicidal maniacs.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating.
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts, and your participation was not entirely pre-approved.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish.
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
To be honest, I kind of forgot that you can earn money with some of these missions. I guess I'm just so used to RDR2 earning the money is rare.